I think the root cause for unclear requirements follow a pattern. Oftentimes it's trying to move too fast or lack of clear product vision or underestimating the complexity of the solution or the situation that you're in. And those all lead to bad requirements or undefined requirements.
Yeah, those are some really good call outs. And let's lean into these because I feel like that happens quite often when you say moving too fast or lack of clear product vision and underestimating complexity. Do you think you can describe what those mean?
Yeah, I think I'll try my best to describe this. It happens a lot, and they're often interrelated. So there's many reasons that these patterns can show up. Maybe the product is an idea that's been latched onto, but it hasn't been defined well enough. But the executive leadership wants it to ship by a certain date. And then that challenges the project team or the product team to really try to figure out, what's the level of effort? How do we know that we could get it done in this time frame if this idea has already been latched onto at the exec level? Or that trickles down to, the deadline being aggressive and there's procrastination up front. And oftentimes the procrastination is because they don't know where to start, or it's so complex. How do they get all the moving parts together? Or it's because the product vision isn't clear, right? So that's how it's all interrelated. And, they may have found that there's technical challenges that are going to hinder their ability to deliver. But the big piece of it is they don't follow the idea of bad news fast. So inside our company, we have a value that if there's bad news, we reveal it fast so that we can then take in the bad news and make decisions rather than delaying those decisions, which downstream impacts the ability to deliver. Another common scenario is APIs and systems don't have proper documentation. I think that with agile development, one of the bad habits that many developers have developed, if you will, is not documenting or annotating their code or documenting what the API does in a clear, concise manner, because they're moving so fast to release that they're not updating those notes properly. And so oftentimes you run into situations where API systems and code aren't documented. And then I think the most common one that I've seen, especially, we used to see it years ago at Microsoft or these larger organizations that outsource or they have a dev team internally that they get resource to them, is that the dev team's already on board and they're waiting. And so there's pressure to move. And so you start doing work before it's really well thought through.